There's another very common knee issue that we'll see in the office a lot of times, and that's of patellar compression. It's usually generalized knee pain where there's inflammation and it hurts to bend. These are the athletes that'll come and tell me, while I'm doing conditioning and running, my knee hurts. If I do a squat, my knee hurts. When I get up out of a seated position in a classroom, my knee hurts. But yet I've had it checked and there's not any major orthopedic stuff going on. Now, commonly with kids about 6th grade through 9th grade, they'll get diagnosed with a condition called Osgood-Schlatter's disease or Osgood-Schlatter's syndrome. And it's something I really don't like the disease terminology because it tends to be something pretty easy to fix. What happens in the body is these huge quad muscles all come together and form one very big tendon on which the kneecap sits in the middle. That tendon's attached down here on this bump. And so any pulling or any tightness will pull all the way down on here and will actually kind of peel the bone off the tibia. Now that gets really, really inflamed and really, really tender, and I can't tell you how many kids I've seen that can no longer play sports because they've been diagnosed with this disease. Now it makes sense to me, rather than work on the spot that's so painful you can hardly breathe on it, get up here and work the tight muscles and relax these things. I'll use the Graston tools. Like I said, muscles respond very quickly and can get much more elastic and stretchy very fast. So we'll get in here and work on this thing. I like hot packs. I like to break it up a little bit and make sure it's working. That in turn will take the stress off the tendon, off the kneecap, and off the attachment through this area. Now, they can be bad enough that you do have to stop out for a while, but in my opinion with the younger kids, the kids are going through a growth spurt, the bones grow faster than the muscles and tendons do, so it's just automatically putting a stretch in there. You gotta break this up. In my adults, I see the exact same condition, but instead of pulling all the way at the attachment that's now fully fused, it's gonna take the kneecap and press it down. Every time you bend your leg, that kneecap gets grinding and grinding and grinding, and it really irritates the backside. Rather than mess with this and say, I can no longer run, I can no longer squat, that's not an option. Get in here, loosen up these muscles, take the tension off the tendon, and now the kneecap can more free float, and they're not gonna get that irritation through there. Again, when these things are lit up and painful, you definitely want ice through this area, but think about going and relaxing and treating the tight muscles, not the area where the pain's coming from. Way too slow to respond.